What's up, world? This is Ave Weeze. Welcome to episode 19 of Certified Hustlers. On this week's show, we got my man.
7 digits. 7D, Sev. I go by many names, but a lot of people just call me Sev.
Definitely, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for
being on the
show. Yeah, we gonna keep it a bean, we chilling. I'm just relaxing, The music was on, man.
Yeah.
I'm feeling some of the music, man. Let the people know,
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it. Taking a hiatus and just kind of when you do 3 projects in a year, especially because I did my last solo album was called Prime Legacy, which is technically the 5th installment of the Legacy series, but I just felt like I didn't want to call it Legacy 5. How Lil Wayne messed up with the Carter 5, and it was trash, so I didn't want to repeat that. So I just felt like once I hit 30, I'm in my prime. So I was like, all right, this time I can make a different segue into that Legacy series. So I ended up calling that Prime Legacy. But before that, it was Legacy 1 through 4, which I'm proud of. Legacy 4 because I survived the drive-by shooting, and that kind of changed my perspective on things.
Cause, drive-by shooting.
Yeah, 11 shots, and I should the cop. First of all, since we in this climate, the cop treated me like the suspect, and I was like, damn. I was like,
of course.
They was like, oh, it's this guy right here. I'm like, damn, I'm the one who got shot for no reason. I don't have no enemies. I always been a good dude. I always stay in my lane. But I was dropping off a friend, and God had my back. And from that point, that's when I decided to do Legacy 4. And I guess the motivation for that was say I did die. I listened to Legacy 3, and I was like, damn, is that what I wanted to leave people?
I feel you.
So I worked hard. I worked hard on that Legacy 4. And to recreate that after that was the hardest part, because I feel like Legacy 4 was that classic, because it was like I speak the truth, everything that happened to me, and you're like, damn, how can I recreate that? So after that, I just went with a different name. So I at that time, I think I did Flextober. I wanted my own month. I was I was born in October. I was like, I'm a flex. So I just started doing all that stuff. So I did Flextober because, my sister died. So I did a song called 93. Thanks, Dave. So, I was just like, shout out to my sister. She was born up in 93. Jordan, Scottie Pippen, we gonna ball like it's 93. And I wasn't ready to make another legacy because, I had to live up to that. Because I do have my fans and all that stuff, and people that critique me like Toast and all that. So Toast really brought me back a bunch of times. Because like just right now, this hiatus, I don't have that motivation.
It get like that sometimes.
Yeah, so
it get like that. You work so hard, you grind so hard.
That's why I like listening to For Real and all the whole For Real concept, because then you listen to that and then you want to do something yourself. That's usually how when you have rapper buddies, you're like, damn, I need to do something and all that. So listening to that, I think I listened to For Real 4 3 times, 3 times now. And the first thing when I came to his house, he's like, what you think? And I'm like, it's great. It's consistent. I always tell him consistency is key.
It definitely is, man. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be the dude that put out something crazy and then you fall off. And when you stay consistent, man, you will always have, the audience. You will always, they know what the Freeway, he consistent rapper.
Yeah.
Freeway, he consistent rappers. Last album he just put out on Rock Nation, consistent, from back when he first came out. So I understand that, man. So where you from though? Let everybody know where you from, man. We rap behind the camera, but let the people know where you from, man.
Well, I rap Philly to the day I die, but I wasn't born here, you know what I mean. But Philly was like my stepdad, you know what I mean. At first you're like, oh, why this motherfucker coming around, but since day one, back in '97, came here from New York.
Oh, from New York?
Yeah.
What part of NY?
Harlem World. You already know. I was like like 2 blocks away from the Apollo.
Okay.
So I was from the same block as Dipset and all that.
Right.
You know, so we got to see those guys like back then.
Right.
You know,
yeah, they was running shit.
It was funny because my favorite rapper back then was Mace.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mace was the shit, dog. He was like he was the man. Like, you know, Cam and all them, you know, but Mace was the man. He taught Jim how to rap, like and all that. Like Mace was that guy back then.
But yeah, like back then I just used to be a fan, right? And really my uncle got me into music because, like, you know, he had an accent, right? So he couldn't articulate things the way I did.
Right.
He's like, man, your English is crazy. Like, you know words that are crazy. I want you. So he passed the torch to me.
Right.
You know, and he used to make my beats. Like, you know what I mean? I still remember the first rap I ever rapped.
I do too, dog.
And the first album I ever did was called My Life Through Your Eyes, which was like a metaphor for like he wanted me to do gangster rap.
Right.
And I'm not, I wouldn't want to say I'm a gangster rapper. I like to say that I'm an entertainer. So I kind of like do everything.
Right.
More like real life stuff. Like whatever is going through my day-to-day basis or whatever I go through, I put it in the music. But he just wanted me to be like, just saw it off.
Bang, bang,
and that's why I called it My Life Through Your Eyes, because it was his vision.
Right.
So after that, that's when I decided to just do the legacy series, because I wanted to leave a legacy for my kids and all that. So, you know, that's really what it's been about. It's sad that I'm taking a break, but I think it refuels me.
Right.
You know, I don't like to be. The thing about consistency is the key is not to always have this back-to-back type of thing. Like consistency is not always doing something boom, 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 boom. Consistency is a craft.
Most definitely, bro.
So
most definitely, man. You know. Shit, it was a little hiatus between episode 18 and episode 19. Episode 18 was maybe like right before the coronavirus hit. You know what I mean? You know, once the virus hit and everything was going on.
Yeah,
a lot of people, that shit fucked everything up, man. And a lot of people was doing stuff, live and stuff like that. And I just really didn't want to go that route. You know what I'm saying? I wanted, because everything I do is, it's on my YouTube channel and everything like that. And I just wanted to do it. I like doing it face to face, and really rap to people and really see,
you want to get up close and personal and really understand the person. You don't want to just interview anybody. You know, that's how I'm an introvert. So I don't be like, hey, in people's face. I just be on my chill. I don't shove my music. Like, that's my problem. I don't shove my music to people. I just let them gravitate to it. I just be myself.
Yeah, like I said, I was just chilling. Just relaxing.
Yeah.
And the music was on. And at first I didn't know, but I had an idea. I'm like, that's probably my man. Tosha was on playing and everything. And then I'm like, and I seen the shit switched up. So I'm like, all right, I'm vibing to it. I'm like, that's probably his shit. And then my wife was like, yo, that's my man shit. I'm like, all right. And then played them 2 Jones for me. They 2 bangers right there, So I don't know, man. Like, with all that being said, man, like, you gotta let the people know where to get the music from, man. Like, right now you taking a hiatus, so
it's available on all major platforms. Right. I always say you can reach me the best on Instagram. So that's 7 digits. So the number 7 period DIGITZ. A lot of people, like I said, they always put the S at the end, but it look corny like that. If you see 7 digits and the S at the end is just. Now there is somebody online that tries to steal my name and really out there with my name, and I could prove that I'm the original 7 digits. Like, it's some white boy in Canada or some shit like that. And I'm like, dang, you could never be 7 digits. Like, there's a reason why I call myself 7 digits. It's not like a cool name or whatever. Like, and his music is trash. I'm sorry to be beefing on the show, but if that 7 digits out there, stop. Even though I'm on a hiatus, you need one of those gold watches retirement type thing. You shouldn't be doing music, man, because we take this serious. I take music serious to the point that if I don't have love for the music right now, I'm not just gonna put out garbage. Like,
just to put some music out.
Yeah.
What's up, man? So like I said, let the people know your handle, whatever. Like I said, your Instagram.
Sound. You can reach me on SoundCloud, Facebook. You know, all that stuff is everything is 7 digits. Really, you know, not to sound condescending, but you could just literally Google me, because I'm the first person that comes up. Like, you know what I mean? That's how that's how my baby mom found me.
Google my man 7 digits, y'all. He got some hot music, man. You know, like I said, I was definitely intrigued. You know, I'm in the entertainment business. You know, we do a lot of Hill Creek entertainment, so.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to be a part of anything that me and Toast do in the future. Like when I come back into, you know, the mix and stuff, we definitely gonna do our own Watch the Throne type thing.
We've been rocking for like over a decade, so I mean, you know, always, you know, so we definitely gonna work, man. You know, and we got the movie coming out. You know, man Toast be writing the movie. I mean, you know, Czech Rock basketball movie.
Yeah, he asked me to be a part of the first movie, but I said, you know what, I'm the type of friend that, like, yeah, you're my friend, but I want you to experience your own experience. Like, you know what I mean? So later down the road, I'll lend myself to whatever he does next, but I want him to have his own baby. Like, you know what I mean? So that first movie, I want him to just do his thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Definitely a classic, man. You know, Fake Friends, the movie out now on YouTube. Y'all check it out. You know, that being said, man, you know, I'm Park Ave Weeze. My special guest,
7 digits.
Certified Hustlers, episode 19. That's what it is, man. See you coming. Episode 20 coming. Matter of fact, episode 20 is me. Stay tuned. You heard me. We out.